Namaste. Today I'm going to show you a short session that you can start your daily yoga practice with that's working throughout your body. First of all, find a perfect sit for you. Pull your meat from your sitting bones away a little bit. Hold your knees. On an in-breath, you breathe your heart up high. Yes, feel that your shoulders fall down. Imagine that you are at a concert all the way in the back and you need to see what's going on the front. And then you move slowly in little circles with your entire upper body. The focus is here. Your breath flows just gently. You don't have to force anything. Make sure that you do it in both directions. Perfect. Good. Hands on the floor. In breath, one arm stretches up high. Your buttocks gets anchored down into the floor. Your hand flows away. Now my left hand moves towards the side. And on an out breath, I make my side long so I can feel the stretch from my fingertips to my hip. Stay there, in breath and out breath. You can move your left hand forward a little bit so that you can get a little bit of a twitch, a twist in your stretch as well. Feels really good. And in breath, your hand moves toward your fingertips. And out breath. Stretch forward in the line over your knee and feel how everything moves on your backside. And in breath, up high. And let go. And we make the other side. Right hand in the floor, a little bit away from you. I inhale, left hand high. Anchors your buttock down. And out breath. Feel the stretch from your anchor point in your buttock towards your fingers. Yes. And then you can twist a little bit. Feel the stretch over your entire side. Very nice. In breath, move your hand towards your fingertips. And out breath. Out in line in front of your knee. Feel how everything stretches. And in breath, up high and over. Roll your shoulders. In breath. Out breath. Feel the space in your chest. And make sure that you have enough space around your head for the big thoughts that you need. Yes. We go into a tabletop position. And first of all, we make happy dog. Dick, 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 dick. Yes. And then you anchor your hands down very, very hard. Your knees are under your hips. Your tailbone moves under, your stomach sucks towards the spine. In breath. Your chest moves forwards. The inside of your elbows is forward posed so that you can come further into the pose. Out breath. You push yourself away. Feel how your shoulder blades move away from your midline. And in breath, forward again. You can stay in the positions for a breath or two if you want to. Find your own pace in it. Very good. Then you let your hands move forward a little bit. And then your knees move back a little bit. And then you push your buttocks forward. Your tailbone moves under. Your stomach moves towards the spine. And your chest moves up. Feel the strength in your upper body. And try to let your buttocks be loose, not tight. And out breath back. Then you go into a down dog. Your toes roll under, you push back. Here you can go broader with your knees or your feet, smaller or narrower. Bend your knees, do whatever makes you feel good. And then you walk yourself into space. Perfect. In breath, right leg towards the sky. Your heel pushes away. And on an out breath, put your foot up on the side. For me, I can't put it all the way up, so I grab my foot and I push it a little bit further on the outside of both hands. In breath, my upper body becomes long, and out breath, left knee to the floor. My foot is long on the floor. And here I can support myself on my knee. My foot can go straight or towards outwards. When my knee goes outwards, it's better for my hip. But work with it. How do you feel? Here you can go all the way down on your elbows as well. This is called dragon, resting dragon. You can push your knee out. You can let the other hand be on the floor. Find the exact point where you feel good. And stay here for a couple of breaths. Feel how your inside of your thigh is opening up. And push back, out breath. Come into child's pose. Breathe a couple of times. And then you leave your hands where they are, forward in child's pose. Anchor down in them, and then you move into down dog again. Perfect. Again, walk your body into space. In breath, left leg high, heels way. Out breath, put your foot up towards your hands. You can grab your foot. The foot is now on the outside of your hand. Your knee moves towards the floor. Yes. And then again, you find your pose. Move forward as far as you need to. Your foot moves outwards if that's better for you. Your elbow moves towards the floor if that's better for you. Perfect. And then slowly back on your knee and in child's pose. Then you lean your elbows on the floor and your hands go together. You lean forward, let your head be into your sink into your palms. You curl your toes under and then you come up. Here you can make the pose even more powerful by putting yourself as far as you can on your toes and letting your legs touch each other. Feel the strength in your entire body. Stay as long as you can. And on an out breath, roll your feet down on your knees. And sink towards the floor. And then slowly you move back. And you come into Shavasana. How to do that? Come into a sit. Hold on your knees. Roll back. Pull your knees up. Make little circles. Here you let your feet as broad as your mat. Your toes turn toward each other. And your knees, they kind of lean on each other just like a teepee. And then you feel how your lower back kind of falls into space. You can also make happy dog here. Your hands you can move over your head in cactus or by your side or just very broad away. The most important thing is that the inside of your hands are turned upwards. So don't do this because this you do all day. So make sure that your hands are moved like this so that your hands are upwards. And then stay here for a little while. You can listen to music if you want to, or find a meditation online if you want to, or maybe you have an audiobook. It doesn't really matter. You just need to find 5 minutes of peace. And then when you get up, you stretch one leg, and the leg that you stretch, you also put that arm over your head, and then you let the other leg be bent, push away, and then you come into a side pose. And from here you can push up so that you come into a sitting again. Very good. This little session was made for you so that you actually get a stretch of the front side of your body. You get a stretch of the upside of your chest. You get a pose where your head is put down instead of always being up. You get a pose where you strengthen your entire core muscle. And you get the stretch over your thighs where we are really, really tight. If you've got lower back problems, this dragon thing or dragon pose would be really good for you to try out. And I just want to ask you to do the pose for maybe, if you can't do it every day, then every other day, and see how it works for you. Because actually that is what yoga is. You make your body move in all the direction that it's mechanically made to move. I hope that you could use my tips for today. Namaste.